How's it going, beautiful people? My name is Rhys Dragon, and welcome back to more Azur Lane. I've actually missed recording this so much these past couple of weeks. But hey, we finally managed to get through the first part of Empyreal Tragicomedy after... Fun fact, that was like my third attempt recording that footage. My computer just kind of doesn't like me some days. I'll get a handle on my morning proceedings, then I'll be off to the races. So I heard something weird behind me. It's Rage Cage going through her morning routine of nothing. You can't say that, I'm on a live stream. Well, not live streaming, I'm just recording. Edinburgh needs more damage. She needs to be the better shooty. I still have my dorm decorated in my Christmas because I just haven't bothered to swap it out yet. I'm a bit on the lazy side when it comes to that kind of thing. Well, just gotta get a few commissions done and then we'll move onwards. That music's really loud. Well, let's move onwards. We did A1 of Empyreal Tragicomedy. Now it's time for A2. AS1, start taking his candidates. The Sardegnian fleet has wiped out the Sirens, and the Royal Navy witnessed it from start to end. What are they planning now? The Warrior Islands. Looks like the Sardegna fleet has begun to move. I'll say it's retrofit war, Dogo. War Spike, did something happen? Oh, you're here, illustrious. Come take a look at this photo taken by our reconnaissance planes and tell me what you see. I can see... Kavor, Cesare, the Zara sisters. Where was this photo taken? A beloved Las Spezia harbor. Okay, the Hittites, yes. I'm sure they're there to rest and supply after their battle with the Sirens. But why would the Sirens be in the Mediterranean in the first place? I can think of several reasons. Well, this may be nothing more than the usual poking and prodding from the Sirens. We cannot discount the possibility this was a test run for some larger invasion to come. Regardless, Sardegna's behavior is concerning to me. The way they mobilized so many capital ships to suppress such a paltry foe and almost theatrical show of force contradicts their long-held naval doctrine. Are you saying it was a demonstration of their strength? Hard to say. Perhaps we bring this discussion to you before acting. They might have an explanation that we aren't seeing. It's not too late for them to rejoin Azur Lane. If they were to do so, the matter would resolve by itself. You're right. I'll inform Her Majesty. So negotiate first, but still plan for the next phase? A well-thought-out strategy, so I'll allow it! Warspite, do you understand the point of this operation, right? Never forget the pride of the Royal Navy. Put them in their place. Yes, Your Majesty. However, if possible, I'd like to avoid a repeat of the Visha incident. That embarrassing incident affected our standing within the Azur Lane. A wise general understands how to win a war. A wise ruler understands how to avoid a war. Elfast casually poured tea for the Queen as he recited her quote. I was ordered by Her Majesty to deliver these words to you, Warspite, were you to bring up the Visha incident. Very well. I have faith in Her Majesty's judgment. I shall depart immediately. Respect bowed to Queen Elizabeth and exited the throne room. Look after Her Majesty for me, she says. I certainly hope it doesn't come to that. Right then, what's my move? Oh, it's not showing me my goals. Ah, frick. I've got to swap out my fleet, so I guess we're just going to give the Germans at the moment. This fleet is by far my strongest in terms of raw might. Because it's high level and I have some very strong ships. Well, if I don't know what's going on, my objective is still kill everything. Because that's showing me goals up here. I don't know if I've said it enough, but God, I'm in love with this music. This music is so good. These things are still very low level, just like, you know, in their low 30s. I'll mop up over here. As I said, I'm not sure what my objective is, so I'm just doing my usual of destroying everything in sight. Torpedo ships. I never really see those outside of commissions these days. God, this music is amazing. But that perfection. Sorry, that was a bit unprofessional. I just got a freaking text in the midst of recording this. I'm professional, I swear. This is my job. Sometimes I just forget to set my phone on silent. But hey, I'm a busy man who does busy man things. Like, professionally checking his phone in the midst of his job. God, I'd get fired from any real job. It's a little bit early, my rigor mortis is still working itself out. I mean, thankfully I'm back to being able to record at 8 in the morning. Hopefully next week I'll be able to start streaming again. Although I'm never sure what to stream, probably just another more casual World of Warship stream. Since I'm a fan of those. Even though it seems like viewers aren't. God, it hurts how much how many friggin' enemies are spawning. Oh, looks like I only got 2 more fleets to mow down, which is nice. So I'm not sure if this is even necessary, to be honest. Hey, I actually frickin' bombed them preemptively. I wonder if you can stack that with submarines, just get like crazy damage. The Power of Unsinkable Oscar was one of my favorite naval stories ever, unironically. Once again, this music is great. Nope, even if I don't know what I need to do in this mission, I'm still gonna do as I usually do. Nice. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Funny, we actually managed to intercept an aircraft with freaking one carrier. It's not even looking like a great one. Unfortunately, Zeppi's had some pretty bad nerfs recently. My only nerfs is that there have been ships that are a lot better than her. But let's dance. Got him. And it gives you 1 cube for my efforts. The Snake Empire's territory lays just ahead of us. Since there are still sirens littering in these parts, let's sail and move forward. Let me see if I got this right. The Royal Navy came all this way just as us to rejoin the Azur Lane? That's right. With the siren threat looming over the Mediterranean, now more than ever shall we join forces and fight side by side. A siren threat? Surely you jest. Are you not the ones threatening us? As I just said, the Royal Navy is simply concerned with freedom of navigation for all peoples. We've never had any alternative motives. So the Royal Navy intervenes when the siren attacks the Mediterranean, but sit and watch as hostilities escalate between us and Iris Leave, who happens to bend the knee to you. Now that you're allowed sirens to slip, and now that you've allowed iron slip into the Mediterranean, past your oh-so-vigilant eyes, you want Sardinia to clear up after your mess. Is that your idea of keeping the peace? Littorio, I know you're smarter than this. They may have been mass-produced models, but it's very hard to believe that Sardinia would not have detected the siren size of that fleet sooner. So if you let them through, and our recon didn't spot them. You're saying that a mirror sea has happened somewhere from the Mediterranean? Indeed, the controllable entrance is to the sea, and therefore the sirens could only have appeared here through the presence of the Mirror Sea. So your first flight to your southern seaboard, chances are high that the Mirror Sea is somewhere in that area. I see. So how's the Royal Navy plan to act? For now, the Royal Fleet plans to scour the southeastern Mediterranean for the sirens. Allow us to assist you with it. You'll have a lot of ocean to search. Furthermore, the Mediterranean is the birthplace of our civilization. No Sardinian could idly sit by and let sirens defile it. In fact, let me make a proposition. How about we use this joint mission as a way to improve relations between us? Did you think we had forgotten what you did to Visha? Surely you misunderstand that our trust must be earned. I must admit you have a point. The success of this operation depends on our mutual trust. Our mission is as follows. Search the Mediterranean for the source of siren activity and eliminate it. However, I'm going to add a condition to your participating in the operation. No Sardinian vouchers to be allowed to join the search. Violators of this rule will be dealt with accordingly by the Royal Navy. Making arbitrary rules where it suits you. The Royal Navy still uses the same old bag of tricks. Just you wait. Soon you will all dance upon my stage. Littorio, how are matters developing? Is my sister student? Not for now. All's going as planned. To gain control of the Mediterranean, we will need to break the Royal Navy's blockade. We will need Malta in order to do so. As long as the Royal Navy gets their hands on the islands, their little queen will be able to monitor our every move. On the other hand, if we wrestle Malta away from the Royal Navy, it will not be long until the entire Mediterranean belongs to us. As long as we send a few ships to aid Warspite with her little siren hunt, we should be able to avoid any suspicion. Using the cover of night, I will send our strongest ships to line away to Taranto. At the dawn of the next day, we shall pincer Malta while the Royal Navy is still occupied. Warspite may have a reputation for being swift, but even she won't be able to react to this. The plan sounds good, but this would be a formal declaration of war against the Royal Navy. Do you really think we can win? Finito, what are we to do if our own flagship isn't about taking action? Well, the flagship leads the mightiest fleet in the world. You simply need to have faith in me and our glorious fleet. If you're not going to have more confidence with yourself and your fleet, you should just let me be flagship for this operation. Sometimes it seems like you're the big sister here. Littorio, you always know what to say when my resolve wavers. Let's carry out your plan. Well, except the part about letting you be the flagship. If that is what you want, then so shall it be. Besides, if here's a flagship, I can dedicate our attention to fighting instead. One of us shall learn our glory in the planning room, the other will earn it on the battlefield. How do we decide our next move? We should treasure the nights ahead of us. It would be such a tragedy if you just send the nights alone, my beautiful Signora. Can't you join me? Why, I would love to. A2, Purgatorio. Why won't I end up pursuing that today? Is that'll lead to an incredibly long episode? So I'll just focus on shipbuilding for now. I have a single quick finisher, which is a little bit unfortunate. 1 hour and an hour and a half. I'm actually gonna check build times right now, see if that's anything relating to the operation. I mean, I've gotten everybody but Littorio, which is great accomplishments. You know, that's just a bunch of very weak ships. Let's try this again. Another hour and a half. Frick. Well, let's get you out of the way. And this is 1 hour and 20 minutes. That's... once again, nothing related to the operation. Yeah. Yeah, I tell you! Well, I dislike needlessly long episodes where I'm doing very little but just talking, so this is likely going to be where it cuts. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Rhys Dragon, signing off.